Making your way down through the facility, you'll come to a generator puzzle room consisting of 3 levels and 6 power nodes. These power nodes will need to be deactivated to gain access to the 2 Borg IMR units, which protect the first boss, 6 of 10. Clear out all 3 levels first. This will make things easier in the fight to come. Once the room is clear, the group needs to split up into high DPS single target damage with 3 members and an endurance team with 2 members. The single target team should have a tactical officer with an assault kit. This group's job will be exposing and killing a generator within a small time frame. The endurance team will need to enter the control room in the center, deactivate the shields one at a time, and survive any Borg that beam in. As the damage group moves to individual generators, the overhead defense system will announce which generator they are standing at. For example, warning, enemy detected at power node beta 2. The endurance team will need to use the console in the room to deactivate the corresponding node. When a force field goes down, usually for 3 to 4 seconds, Borg will beam in and disappear if the force field goes back up. Simply have the high DPS team ready to open for full damage on the generator when the endurance team turns off the force field. It may take a few attempts, but do this for every generator to take down the force fields covering the Borg IMR units. Meanwhile, in the control room, the endurance team will have to deal with their own Borg spawns, but these spawns have very low health and can be dispatched pretty easily. Be warned, when the 6th and final force field goes down, you will be assaulted by heavy tactical Borg. Regroup with your teammates and settle in for an intense fight. After clearing out the Borg, the first IMR unit is at the very top of the puzzle room. Activate it and it will explode. The second IMR unit is in the back of the hallway that you use to enter the puzzle room. Destroying both will open up the final force field to the ground boss. The ground boss fight is a very simple encounter. There is a single tough Borg named 6 of 10, 2 groups of varied Borg, and 2 interlink nodes hidden in the back of the room to the left and the right. There are many ways to take care of this fight, but the easiest way is to have 3 members pull every Borg in the room, pulling them out into the hallway, line of sighting them, then sending 2 members in to assassinate the interlink nodes. After that, have them rejoin the other members and focus fire the mobs down one by one. Then it's time to take down the boss. The boss has no real special abilities, and this is a very simple fight. After 6 of 10 and all the Borg are dead, it's time to go back into outer space. In the final space encounters, there will be an assimilated scimitar cruiser with a lot of Borg friends. You'll scare off at first, then have to fight 15 probes at the same time. Deal with this as normal using AoE crowd control and focus fire. Then make sure the group chooses the follow option to warp to the scimitar. As of Season 1.2, there is a bug that can cause a member who accidentally chooses not to follow the scimitar to become locked out of the final battle. To remedy this, have everyone leave the instance, disband, and reform. This should reset the encounter. The boss has 3 major abilities. First is a battle cloak, which she will use many times throughout the fight. You can use charged particle burst or torpedo spread to bring her out of her cloak early if you're close enough. Her second ability is a nasty torpedo spread of her own. Negate this the way you would any torpedo attack, using brace for impact or evasive maneuvers. Her third and most devastating ability is an AoE cone attack. She will usually use this attack as she decloaks. She will attack a specific area indicated by a green laser beam. She will charge this specific attack for 5 seconds, and anyone within that laser beam range is going to be in for a nasty surprise. The best defense is to simply not be there. It's suggested to keep a 5-kilometer range on the scimitar and always stay on her side to avoid being directly targeted with that ability. Unlike most AI and STO, this scimitar will randomly cloak and use evasive maneuvers. A particle burst can take the scimitar out of cloak, so if you have this ability, be ready to use it to keep damage on the target. Science officers should also call in their photonic fleet whenever it's up to add extra damage. A tractor beam is also handy for when she wants to use her evasive maneuvers and get out of range. At about 70 to 50%, she will cloak and call in Borg probes. Deal with them as always. Be aware she will decloak while you're still fighting them. Each time she returns after bringing in probes, she will be full health and full shields. When the boss reaches about 30%, she will flee the area and spawn a few cubes, spheres, and probes. Quickly dispatch these, but be aware the scimitar will return when you're only halfway done. Make sure to finish off all the normal Borg first before engaging the scimitar for the final time. This fight may take a while depending on your damage output, so keep everyone active and alive, and it'll be a fun fight. Again, my name is Astrus, and this has been Sanctuary of Wanderhome's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Khitomer Accord. And on behalf of our fleet, we invite you to check out our other videos like this one, and come to our website, say hi in our forums, and give us some input on what you'd like to see next from Sanctuary of Wanderhome.